doctors told them to never have a child, but they refused. What happened next shocked the world. Laura and Nathan were no strangers to adversity. Standing at just 4'2" and 3'11" respectively, they faced a world that often seemed too big and too cruel. But it was the doctor's words that cut deepest. Never have a child, they warned. Yet Laura and Nathan refused to let fear dictate their future. Their love story was born amidst the stage lights of a Snow White pantomime. Laura, playing the role of Soppy, found herself drawn to Nathan, cast as Grumpy. Their connection was instant, a beacon of light in a world that often seemed dim. In 2013, Nathan decided it was time to pop the question. But Laura, ever determined, beat him to it. And just a month later, their joy turned to disbelief as they discovered Laura was pregnant. Doctors cautioned against hope, citing slim chances of survival for the child, given Laura's achondroplasia and Nathan's pseudoachondroplasia. But Laura refused to give in to despair. Each scan brought both fear and determination. At 20 weeks, the news was both heartbreaking and miraculous. Their baby possessed both parents' conditions, a double dwarfism never before seen in the UK. Still, Laura pressed on, her love for her unborn child unwavering. In 2014, against all odds, Nathan Jr. entered the world. He was small, fragile, but alive. The couple's joy knew no bounds, but their journey was far from over. Nathan Jr.'s infancy was fraught with challenges, but his resilience mirrored that of his parents. 2 years later, the family gathered once more, this time to celebrate the arrival of Jax. But their elation turned to dread as they learned of his severe respiratory issues. Laura's heart broke as she faced the possibility of losing her child. Yet, in the darkness, there was a glimmer of hope. Days turned into weeks as Jax fought for his life in special care. Laura and Nathan stood vigil, their love a shield against despair. And when the day finally came for Jax to come home, it was a victory sweeter than any they had ever known. But amidst the trials and tribulations, there was one moment of pure joy that stood out above all the rest. Their wedding day. In a quaint church nestled in the countryside, surrounded by friends and family, Laura and Nathan exchanged vows of love and commitment. Laura was a vision in white, her gown shimmering in the sunlight as she walked down the aisle. Nathan stood at the altar, his eyes shining with love and adoration as he watched his bride approach. And then, as the final notes of the wedding march faded away, Nathan Jr. made his grand entrance, a tiny ring bearer with a big personality. Laura's heart swelled with pride as she watched her son, a living symbol of their love and perseverance. Despite the challenges they had faced, they had emerged victorious, their family stronger than ever. As Nathan took her hand in his, sealing their union with a kiss, Laura knew that their love was unbreakable. Together they had overcome every obstacle, proving that true love knows no bounds. And as they danced beneath the stars, surrounded by the ones they held dear, Laura whispered a silent thank you to the universe for bringing Nathan into her life. For in his arms, she had found her truest happiness, a love that would last a lifetime and beyond.